Hey everybody, how you doing? Ready to go? Me too. All right, so we should have probably done this yesterday, but really this word comes up in today's reading, and so I wanted to talk about a little bit. This is obviously the title of the play, and I think if we close read it a little bit, we're actually going to come away with something that's useful. So the first thing I notice is like the very basic surface meaning of the title. Much, right? So we have a lot. And then ado means like to make a big deal out of. And then about, right? We know what about means. And then nothing. I rewrite nothing simply because basically the title of the play means making a big deal out of something that's unimportant, right? Now we should be looking for, during the play, that when somebody makes a big deal out of something that's unimportant, because that's certainly going to happen several times. But I think we could read it a little bit differently too. And so one of the things I want you to do right now is think about how these words have other meanings besides what that surface meaning just was. I also want to point out one thing, that in Shakespeare's time, this word right here meant nothing, just like it means now. But the way that it sounded when it was said was just like a hard T instead of a TH sound. So it was actually pronounced the way that we would pronounce the word noting. And so when they would say it, much ado about noting, well, that changes things a little bit too, because this word, we know that Shakespeare's plays were not read when originally written, they were performed. And so the way that something sounded was just as important as the way that it was spelled. In fact, more important, since spelling changed so much back then. So when we think about that word noting, I've made a little question for you in Schoology, and I want you to take a look at least two different ways that we could think about the word noting. All right? So do that now, and then we'll move on to the reading for today.